Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1971 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup is between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Pilots at Brainiac Stadium. On the mound for the Twins today is Dick Estelle, whose record is 4-14 with a 4.69 ERA, and pitching for the Pilots is Jorge Rubio, whose record is 11-6 with a 3.84 ERA. Okay, we ended up taking 2 of 3 from the first place A's. It's satisfying to get victories, especially when they're so hard to come by at this point of the year. But I have to admit that I feel like our team's a little bit of a fraud when we take 2 out of 3 against the best team in the American League, and that maybe the game had a little bit of a hand in giving us those victories. But we take wins wherever we can get them. We're only 6 games under 500. Yes, we could finish at 500 or better if we could play some good baseball. We are coming off back-to-back victories with our rookies, our rookie starting pitcher. And so that's a good thing, right? I mean, if we can get them in gear, then I think we've got a chance of maybe accomplishing a 500 record. And we have Jorge Rubio on the mound, who's won 3 consecutive starts. He's got 11 wins on the year, leading the team. And maybe against Dick Estelle, who's got a terrible record. He's 4-14. Maybe he gets that 12th win today. So something to hope for. We got to hang our hat on something, right? We are coming up to the last week of the month of August in our sim. And so that means the September call-ups are on the way. At the end of the month, and also at the end of every month we do a separate video where we take a look back at the standings, we look at the league leaders, and we'll take a look at the September call-ups for the important teams in the that are still in the division races. So we'll do that coming up at the end of this season, or at the end of this month. So let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Keep in mind that we will not have Wayne Granger, our closer, for this series. He got injured for 3 games. So we just put the next man up in that role. And I guess it's going to be Ray Peters will get the chance. He had the last save prior to Wayne Granger's save yesterday. So we'll put him in the role today. Okay, take a look here at Jorge Rubio. You'll see down here that Wayne Granger's got the 3 over here. So he's going to be out for a couple days. Everybody else in the bullpen is ready to go. All that means is we really move up Chris Zachary into the middle relief role. My rule is if someone has not been injured enough to put them on the IL for 10 days or for 14 days, then you have to keep them on your roster. And so we just keep Wayne Granger for 3 games at the back of the bullpen on the roster here. Okay, and then Dick Estelle's a lefty. It's been a while since we've seen a lefty. So our lineup versus lefties includes Scott Northey in center. Rose Skidmore finally getting a start. It's been a while. Everybody else is the regular guys. Minnesota Twins. Batting leadoff in center field is Jim Nettles. Batting second at first base is Rod Carew. Batting third at third base is Eric Soderholm. Batting cleanup in left field is Charlie Manuel. Batting fifth and catching is George Mitterwald. Batting sixth in right field is Tony Oliva. Batting seventh at second base is Fred Frazier. Batting 8th at shortstop is Danny Thompson. And batting 9th will be the pitcher, Dick Estelle. Jorge Rubio just keeps, throwing successful starts. I mean, what can we do? Run this guy out here every 5 days. He gets the job done. He's making his 25th start. He's 11-6 with a 3.84 ERA. Well, he does have more walks than strikeouts now. 78 strikeouts in 133 2/3 innings. Opponents are batting .234 against him. A fastball that tops out at 91 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 44%. His best pitch, and really the only good pitch he has, is a slow curve rated an 87. Overall rated a 78. The 26-year-old righty is a free agent at the end of the year, and he's certainly earned a longer-term contract. Take a look at his last 3 starts. I think the thing to point out is that he's winning despite walking so many batters. That's 15 batters in 3 starts with only 9 strikeouts. So that's not a ratio that you want. And in fact, his previous loss, he walked 7. He walked 8. Come on. It's ridiculous. I mean, this game, who's Jorge Rubio, right? I mean, maybe he should be walking these this amount of batters, but still it doesn't make any sense, especially to get the wins. Okay, take a look at our defense. The outfield is relatively solid. NORTHEY is a little bit of a step down. Defensively, he does have very good range. Infield is the regular guys. Behind home plate is Manny SANGUILLEN. Okay, here we go. Lefty Jim Nettles leading it off. Nettles batting .225 with 8 home runs. That's really not what you want from a leadoff hitter. Lining out to left field. That's going to bring up CAREW, one of the hottest hitters in the game right now. His average is only .282, which is very CAREW-like, but you may remember earlier in the season, the guy was batting like .250, so he's come a long way in the past couple of months, and he shoots it past Rollins into left field, held to a single. So CAREW continues to rake. Runner on first. A double play would be nice here. Here's SODERHOLM. Fly ball in the left. It does fall in for a hit, of course. CAREW moving on to third. We'll pull the infield in, but this doesn't feel good, does it? Charlie Manuel batting .318 with an average over 300, so he's in the top 10. That's going to get a run in as he lines it to center. 1-0 Minnesota. There goes the shutout. And then George MITTERWALD strikes out on that curveball. Okay, Twins are on the board. 1-0. Let's take a look at our lineup for today. Batting leadoff in center field is Scott Northey. Batting second and catching is Manny SANGUILLEN. Batting third at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting cleanup at first base is SKIDMORE. Batting fifth in left field is Jose CRUZ. Batting sixth at second base is Tito FUENTES. Batting seventh in right field is Dave Parker. Batting eighth at shortstop is Rick AUERBACH, and the pitcher Rubio in the number 9 spot. Okay, Dick Estelle having a seriously down year compared to last year. He's making his 25th start, 4-14, with a .469 ERA, 93 strikeouts in 157 and a third innings. He's giving up a ton more hits. Opponents are batting .293, but you can see he's got his walks in check. Fastball topping out at 93 miles an hour. That's pretty elite. Ground ball percentage is 46.2%, and that fastball is rated at 94, and a curveball rated at 82, overall rated at 80. He's 29 years old, and he goes to arbitration at the end of the year. Look at his log. Okay, he's coming off a loss to the White Sox when 8 innings gave up 6 runs on 9 hits. While he threw 10 innings for a no decision. I just saw that there back on July 25th. Last time he faced us, we cooked him pretty good. 10 hits, 5 runs. June 9th was a no decision. So, all right. I know we've had success against him, which doesn't necessarily mean we're going to have success today. Take a look at the defense for the Twins. Reasonably good in the outfield. Infield is also solid. Behind home plate is MITTERWALD. He has a 78 rated arm. Maybe not someone you want to risk it. But we do have Scott Northey leading off. He's got good speed, so he might go if he can get on base. 1-1 count. And a ground ball to first for out number 1. Here's Manny Sanguillen, still batting over 300. Sanguillen and Rollins both with a 301 batting average, at least until now, as Sanguillen grounds out to second. Rollins crushing it versus lefties into August, batting 358. And a routine grounder to short. It's an error. Oh, he threw it away. Rollins hustling down the line, making the shortstop Thompson hustle. And throws it away. In scoring position, and there's a 2-run home run for Skidmore. I almost called him Skid Row. That's his 11th home run. Put the backup into the cleanup role, just like Dave Duncan yesterday for the A's, and they hit a home run. We'll take it 2-1. Unearned runs, of course, because that's all baseball mogul knows. That's out number 3 as CRUZ lines to first. We go to the top of the second. We have a lead. Tony Oliva leading it off. Base hit up the middle. Another batter really not batting what you might expect from him. I think he's in the Hall of Fame, right? I say that every time. And a base hit from Frazier into right field. Frazier could be the Rookie of the Year. Once again, we'll pull the infield in. 2-2 count to Thompson. A comebacker to Rubio. Oliva will hold as Frazier advances. Now we pull the entire infield in for the pitcher. This would be a great spot to get a strikeout. Batting .047 and, of course, the base hit. It didn't matter that it was a pitcher. That was always going to happen. The infield is in once again, but now all hope is lost. Rubio does strike out Nettles only after the pitcher comes through. And then Rubio walks his first batter. CAREW, not a bad choice. Walk the lefty to get to the righty. SODERHOLM does have 16 home runs. And a comebacker to Rubio. And we get out of the inning. So 5 hits and a walk for the Twins so far. Bottom of the second. We're tied at 2. Fuentes grounding out. Dave Parker. So this is a get it right game for Estelle. Yeah, opponents are batting 300 against him, but not today. Because he can't today. Charlie Manuel, another hit. The first 2 guys have got on in each inning. Well, it's a ground ball to second. Catcher running, so a double play. Nice job by Fuentes. Tony Oliva flies out to center. It doesn't really appear that Rubio's got it today. He's at the plate and at ball 4. So stupid. Why is this game so damn dumb? We'll have Northey drop it like it's hot. See if we can't get that pitcher over. You can't see that I just slumped in my chair. Fuck this game, man. We had the hit and run on, but it don't matter. And now Rollins is 0 for 2, despite batting 358. I mean, so that's the indicator that this is a loss. The fact that we could not bunt in a bunting situation. So we could pretty much get this game over with now. As Thompson flies out to center. Pull the corners in for Estelle, but he's probably going to have a career game at the plate. Yeah, another base hit. This is the worst game, man. It's unbelievable how terrible this game is. These things are only happening because they have to happen. So 3-2 with Dick Estelle having 2 RBI today. 2 for 2, and he was batting .047 coming into the game. That's just fucking great. Well, Skidmore with a base hit. That's his second hit today. We'll hit and run, but this will be a strike him out, throw him out, I would imagine. Yeah, ground ball to second, getting the runner over. Tito Fuentes popping up. Of course he's popping up. And Dave Parker, thanks for showing up. Top of the 5th inning. 10 runners have reached base against Rubio. Here to make it 11 is Charlie Manuel, easily. First 2 guys got to get on every inning. Mitterwald flying out. Tony Oliva popping up. Fred Frazier has to walk. It's the only way the game works. Infield single to get to the pitcher. Grand salami right here. Yep. God, this game blows. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Sacrifice bunt. No chance to win. No chance. A 2-hitter by a guy that the other teams are batting over 300 against. So stupid. And we have a chance to get the leadoff man out. That has not happened today. Here's CAREW. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Oh, and he strikes out. Rubio painting the corner with a curveball. A 1-2-3 inning. Took to the 6th inning. After the Twins got their 3 runs and 10 hits, then we finally had a 1-2-3 inning. Well, let's see if the tables would turn then. Nope. Rollins 0 for 3. God, this game sucks so hard. Only 2 hits are by Skidmore and CRUZ. Unbelievable. What a piece of shit this game is. We're going to play it batter by batter here. Short leash. It's going to be 5 in a row for Rubio. The catcher Mitterwald. 2-2. And Tony Oliva. 7 in a row. Well, that'll do it for Rubio. He's got 120 pitches. He hung in there. It could have been a lot worse. And actually, this will end up being not a bad performance. But he will get stuck with the loss, and that'll be the bummer. Fuentes' first non-Skidmore hit today. Dave Parker, man, he sucks. Can't even hit and run. That's a base hit for Auerbach. That'll get the tying run to third. Nothing we can really do here, though, unfortunately. We'll bring in Pepitone and ask for a sac fly. But with the infield in, this will be a double play or a line out. It'll be a It won't be a run scored. That's all I know for sure. Oh shit, Northey with the base at the left. And the Pilots take the lead. Holy smokes. 4-3. Northey coming through. SANGUILLEN with an offer. Okay, well, I guess we use Pepitone for defense. Did Pepitone get a hit? No, he grounded out. Auerbach will come out for Belanger. Northey will go to right. Bosch will come into play center. Because Rollins is going to bat, so we want one more from him. And then we'll bring in the Colonel, Ken Sanders. Here we go, good defense, except for a third. 1-0, base it. Pull the third base in. I don't think he's going to bunt, but he might. 89 bunt. Yeah, okay. See, I was paying attention. Rollins. Yeah. And they tie it up right here. Oh, Monson strikes out looking. In comes the lefty, Riddleberger. He's terrible. But lefties do bat .259 against him. How is Jim Nettles batting .444? 8 for 18 with a home run. That's so stupid. Why is this game so dumb? Why doesn't he play every game versus lefties? All right, we might get out of this if CRUZ can make the catch. He does. All right, Mon's in. Okay, I thought he was going to say, is he going to stay in there? It's Bob Gebhardt. Wow. God, this guy's good. He's really good. He's going to arbitration this year, too. Rich Rollins looking for a hit. Oh, he's a side armor, that's why. Rollins taking a big offer. SANGUILLEN and Rollins. Bad day. All right, so Van Kelly will pinch hit, and then he'll come into play third in the ninth. 186 hitter. And he gets a base hit. No problem. Do we want to go for two? No. We don't want to do anything that's going to change the momentum. Double play, I guess, will do it. All right. Rollins. Look at his fielding percentage. .925. All right. Yeah, boy. God, do we bring in Mungie or do we let Peters blow the save? It is 2, 3, and 4 due up. Who do you trust more? And they both suck. Oh, actually, Peters gets lefties out in theory. 231. Mungie. 3-7. He gets righties out. He's got the reverse splits going, which you do not want to try at home. Well, I mean, Peters is in there. I mean, we lose the game, we lose the game. We're used to it. Defense is the best we have. Rod Carew probably not going to hit a home run. That's a ground ball to Kelly. Get in the game. Ball's going to find you. It's out number 1. Soderholm, I would not mind if he walked Soderholm, but we're going to challenge him. 215 hitter versus righties. Striking him out. Holy shnikey. Oh my God, do we intentionally walk Manuel to get to MITTERWALD? Look at we're here. Let's go for the win. 2-2. Ground. Was that an infield hit? Yeah. Guard the lines. 1-2 to Mitterwald. And that's the ball game. Pilots win 4-3. Handshakes, butt slaps, snap mistakes. I mean, that was a stupid victory from a stupid game. We'll take it. 4-3 victory. 5 games under 500. We were almost in last place as we look at the standings, and now we're in third with California. We're dropping Minnesota. Baltimore wins 4 in a row, and now they're a half game up. It's so dumb, this game. Take a look at the National League. St. Louis is 4.5 up on the Mets. Los Angeles has won 8 in a row, and coincidentally, Houston has lost 7 in a row. What a shocker. Although they have suffered so many injuries. Let's look at this team. So they've lost Jim Wynn for the season. There's Robert Gilhooly. Take a look at the pitchers. Yeah, they've lost Richard, Scipio Spinks, and Wade Blasingame. They have to go with future Tiger, Rorik Harrison, as their 5th starter. Never started before. And who's your buddy? It's Buddy Harris. He's actually pitching pretty damn good. So yeah, they've had to go deep. Even Chuck Dobson's playing every day. Okay. So there's that. Take a look at the headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. White Sox close to within 4 of first. All right. Jerry Nyman. 1-0 win puts Baltimore in first. Shut up. This time by Wayne Garland. Let's take a look at the transactions. 2 new ones to offer. Jim Colburn. He's got a sore tricep. And Larvell Blanks. Great baseball name, by the way. He's in the minor leagues. And it just says collarbone. Oh, broken collarbone, but if you click on it, it just says collarbone. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. I am working on buying a 1982 O-Pee-Chee pack. It's going to run me like $20 for 1 pack of 1982 O-Pee-Chee cards, which are the Canadian version of Topps. They look the same, but they're in French. So I'm working on that right now. I'm hoping to have that before too long. Hey, we kept Rubio in the game for shits and giggles, because what were we going to do? Go to our bullpen? And he gets his 12th win. That's actually satisfying. And Ray Peters strikes out 2 in the 9th inning. Gets his 3rd save. Good job. Rose Skidmore, big home run early on, unearned runs, so it didn't really make a difference. And then we gave up all those runs because the game is dumb. And then Scott Northey comes through with a 2 RBI. We're going to give the player of the game to Scott Northey because basically he won the ballgame for us. Good job by him. No extra base hits for the Twins, and they left 11 on base. We left 4. I like to look at that more lately. Something I don't really think much about, but I've always find that somewhat interesting. Dick Estelle, a tough loss, really. He didn't pitch badly. He's 4-15 on the season. Okay, we're going to come back tomorrow and play Game 2 of the series. Until then, everyone, have a great day.